Welcome to Praxie Best Practices. I'm Soren Kaplan, co-founder of Praxie.com. A RACI is probably one of the most fundamental and important tools for organizations and teams today because a RACI defines specific roles and responsibilities for individuals within a team and across teams and across organizations. There's a lot of complexity today. And so a RACI helps cut through that complexity to define specific roles and responsibilities, essentially, for processes and functions of an organization. So a RACI works like this. You basically list off and define what your process steps are typically, or the elements of work that's happening somewhere, a workflow. And then you list the stakeholders or the individuals involved in that process or workflow. And so if you can do that, that's a huge step in just understanding who's involved in what. That's the first step. The second step is to look at each of those stakeholders and determine which ones are either responsible, accountable, consulted, or informed. It's an acronym, so that's RACI, those four dimensions. And you need to essentially make one of those stakeholders for each of those process steps accountable and one of them responsible, ideally. It's usually best to have one person or stakeholder group responsible for something. Otherwise, with multiple responsibilities or multiple accountabilities, sometimes you lose the ability to create that accountability. So if you can define discrete individuals or stakeholder groups for responsible and accountable, and then consulted and informed can include a lot of different groups because it's really about communication or gathering information at that point. So the idea with a RACI is that you create discrete roles and responsibilities based on the acronym RACI that allow you to then help communicate who owns what so people aren't stepping on each other's toes and everyone works more collaboratively, more effectively, and even faster. That's the value of a RACI. For more best practice templates and applications, visit Praxie.com.